Howdy everyone, Pete Daddy here. Today I wanted to do a review of this new Summer Heat Showdown Fabinho. This card looks like an absolute monster to me, but I wanted to test him out, let you guys know if he's worth bringing into your club. He can be had in an SBC right now. He requires an 83 rated squad and an 84 rated squad. And this is part of the Showdown series, so if Liverpool beats Man City in their next match, this card will be upgraded to a 95. So he already looks like a monster, and if he gets that 95 upgrade, then he would just be absolutely epic. I have not played any games with him. We'll go into a match in just a minute. I'm going to run him on an engine chemistry style, and the main reason is I want to boost his pace just a little, and I'd like to get his agility and balance up. That's probably the only downside I see with this card, is he may feel a little clunky. FIFA 20, as you guys know, requires a lot of shifty movement, and so when you see these clunky players, sometimes they just don't perform well in good gameplay. But he's going to offer this really imposing presence in the middle of the pitch. One thing I really like about him, like if you take a look at this here, I think he compares really favorably to Prime Moments Vieira. And I know that's a lot to put on someone, but the Fabinho actually has more total in-game stats than Vieira. And so if you just look at that compared, Vieira has a hint more pace. Fabinho has better shooting, passing, dribbling, and defending stats. And then Vieira's a slightly more physical, but Fabinho, like I said, compares very favorably. Obviously, Vieira is Vieira, but this Vieira Moments card is 3 million coins, and this Fabinho can be had on, according to FutBin, for about 150,000 coins. So this is the team I'm going to rock with it. My thing that I'm not super happy with, I have not been in love with 92 Bruno, but I've had some people tell me that going from 92 to 94 Bruno is a big difference. So I'm going to hold out hope that Bruno is going to really step it up for me. I just brought in this Marcus Rashford to help link everything in here. I've played with him before when he first came in on Team of the Season. I don't love him, but I'm just going to be asking him to make runs up the wing as a wide cam for me. I love this Lucas, and that's one of the things I really like about this Fabinho. It gives me a strong link to my Lucas Moura, and now I can bring in my freshly minted 93 Ferland Mendy to play over here on full chem, and so everybody's on. Now I know you guys will be seeing this. Any of you new guys, and anybody new here, please make sure to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. But you'll notice I play a tall out here on 5 chemistry, and honestly he still does a lot of work for me even on 5 chemistry, so I haven't had any problems playing him off chem, and it works too well. This Luka Modric is too good to replace him with someone like Cyprian or someone like that to try to link a tall. But anyways, let's just get into a match. Let's see what Fabinho is going to do. I'll just let you guys know my honest opinion. Maybe I'll try to get in like 2 games and just get a good feel for how he's going to play. And at the same time, we'll try to work on our Bruno Fernandes objectives. I think I need goals and assists at this point. All right, so here we go. Get loaded into a match. Let's see what we're going to come up against with our Fabinho in his debut match. Going up against a pretty strong team. I love to see it. Someone's playing that Ibra. I haven't unlocked him yet, but I'm dying to try him out. They have the 99 Team of the Season, CR7. They have a tall as well. They've got a Laurent Blanc. That Team of the Year Conte, still an epic card. I kind of think people have forgotten about him a little bit. I mean, he's still super, super expensive, but every time I go up against that Conte Team of the Year, he makes a big difference in a match. So let's see what we can do. Really curious to see how Fabinho is going to feel on the ball. We're not, we already can tell I'm not having the best gameplay, so this will actually be a good test. I feel like we have poor gameplay more than we have great gameplay, so I'd rather test Fabinho in a setting like this than, a time when we have perfect gameplay. So let me just see how he feels on the ball. He does feel fairly big on the ball, but he is moving. I mean, it wasn't the worst ever by any means, but it is a little bit big on the ball. I mean, we're not going to be asking him to be doing, 5-star skill moves. I mean, he's 3-star, 3-star, but I'm just saying you're not going to be asking him to do crazy stuff for you. You're going to ask him to win the ball, facilitate the attack a little bit, and do all that type of stuff for you. But there he got muscled off a little bit by Laurent Blanc, so we'll see what he can do. Mainly want to see if he's going to be a good ball-winning CDM for us. So we'll pass it over to Fabinho. Let me see if I can send Rashford on a run, just trying to see what type of pass. Not a bad pass there. So Pretty good through ball from Fabinho. I mean, it wasn't the best position. I was just mainly trying to see where his pass would end up. But all right, let's see what Fabinho can do with some jockey movement. Nice by Fabinho, you know, where he's big and tall like that. He's going to have those long legs, maybe not quite the 72 feet long legs that Patrick Vieira has, but, you know, he's still going to be nice and tall and have those legs that will just intercept anything coming through there. There, it does feel like Fabinho is hanging back a little bit more than maybe my Allen does, although he was coming forward there a little bit. Okay, so that's nice. He's coming forward, getting the ball to Bruno. Come on, Bruno. Oh, Bruno. I was trying to get an assist to my Vieira for his debut match. Bruno ringing it off the post, though. All right, get it over to Bruno. Can Bruno do anything for me? Bruno! Kind of had to ring it around. This 92 Bruno's liking ringing it off the post a little bit, but getting that goal for me. Hopefully we can hold out for the win as well and get a one step closer to 94 Bruno. But nice shot there with the 5-star weak foot. I'm hoping that I'm really going to love him. Whoa, pass getting through. Let's not give up a kickoff goal. And look at that, give up a kickoff goal right back. I don't know how that pass made it through, and I'm not sure how the shot made it through either, but that's what it is. And that one's partially my fault. I was still kind of just thinking about Bruno and what else I need to do for him and if the 94 Bruno is going to be any good or not. All right, Fabinho getting a little frisky in attack. Let's see what he can do. Oh, nice. Fake shot stop. Lucas to Bruno, and Bruno bearing another one. Maybe I just had some bad play with 92 Bruno. He's starting to do some things for me. It might become my new favorite player. Fabinho, let's see what he can do. Getting back here with some of this jockey movement. He's honestly, I don't know if my gameplay has improved some, but he's feeling better on the ball, or maybe I'm getting used to him. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get used to some of these bigger players, like how they move. I just kind of felt like now I'm feeling better with him on the ball. So here we are at the start of the second half, and first impressions on Fabinho. I am really liking him so far. He's made some nice plays. He's feeling a lot better on the ball to me. He's getting forward a little bit, but also I feel like he's really manning the back for me as well. So it feels like if I get a little too frisky going forward, that Fabinho will bail me out. Let's see, Lucas trying to dribble. We had so many people back there. Can we get the ball back? No. Allow my opponent to get out. Good job, Carvajal. Let's try to get it to Fabinho again. And a good passing spot. And I'm liking his passing. He's putting nice weight on his passes. And Lucas to Modric. To a tall. And a tall burying that one for me. So hopefully that will seal this win for us. And that will basically wrap it up and allow us to get another step closer to 94 Bruno. Let's see if we can get any type of shot off with Fabinho. There, he was feeling a little clunky, though. Oh, come on, Fabinho. Weak foot, Fabinho. There you go, baby. I was talking bad about you, that you felt clunky, and then you go and bury a 3-star weak foot goal for us. Apologies to my opponent for watching this one, but I've got to see what Fabinho did for us. Goal in his debut match. I always like to see that. So we did a little 1-2. He gets free and then weak-footed, 3-star weak foot, and just buries that one. That was a nice shot right there. So that's nice to know that if you do send him forward, I play 4-2-3-1 and I ask my CDMs to do a lot in attack. That's one reason I just absolutely love that Luka Modric. In my opinion, the Modric is the best box-to-box midfielder in the game. And sometimes it felt like, you know, I would get too committed in attack. So that's why I'm really hoping someone like Fabinho will just really help me solidify my midfield, really help me to just gain control of everything so that when I do, you know, lose the ball in attack, I'm going to have someone big and strong back there to just kind of regulate everything. All right, we've got Fabinho controlling the ball. He's been, I will say, the weirdest thing about him right now, he feels good with the ball. Like, his left stick dribbling has been really, really weird. At times, it feels like amazing. Like, there, it felt pretty good. And at times, he feels really clunky. So I'm not sure if I'm sometimes doing too sharp of a turn or exactly what I'm doing. But it's really strange because sometimes it feels amazing and sometimes it feels just a hint clunky. So I'm just, like I said, sometimes you kind of have to get used to a player like this, just kind of how they move. Like right here, it's feeling pretty good. I think maybe what it is, you're just not going to be able to do those full sharp movements with him. Like he's kind of slow there when he's doing those really sharp movements. I think you're going to have to be just a little more reserved with him, maybe not quite that full, Neymar start stop type of stuff. Just be a little bit more controlled with him. No, nice passing opportunity. Bruno off the post. Bruno likes those posts. Tell you what, that's what. Well, he hit 2 posts and then he had like a double ringer for a goal. All right, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to try to let my opponent attack, and I'm going to try to not pick Fabinho. I just kind of want to see what the AI is going to do with Fabinho's. I've noticed it seems like he's bringing them back and kind of stopping a little bit, but I'm just going to turn the ball over. Just kind of want to see what the AI is going to do. See if I can turn the ball over. Okay, I just want to see what the AI is going to do with Fabinho. I feel like he should be. Okay, there's running back a little bit, but he's just kind of just holding off a little bit. Let me just boot it back down, so I want to see it from like an attacking position. So Fabinho's there in the middle of the park. Okay, there he did move over to step into something. I'm just, like I said, mainly curious how the AI is going to treat him now. That's what I'm trying to test out. Oh, I'll switch to him. So I'd like to see him run back a little bit more. Like he's not quite attacking the defending as much as I think he should there. So that one's a little interesting. Let's see what he does here on this one with the AI. He's moving, but then it seems like he gets to that position, and you can see like even Luka Modric feels like he's okay. There, Fabinho though, when the shot came out, kind of ran back. See if we can give our opponent any other attacks. That might be time. Okay. So let's check out our Endgame stats here with Fabinho. He did get that goal, that weak-footed goal. Bruno had 2 goals. Atal had a goal. We have Luka Modric with 2 assists. He's just always involved. I love that Luka Modric. I'm hoping that Modric and Fabinho can really complement each other. And look at Bruno's shots on target. 1 shot on target out of 4. He did have that 1 goal that didn't count. It's weird how sometimes you can score a goal, but it doesn't count as a shot on target because it'll ring off the post, and that it doesn't count as a shot on target for that. But anyway, so Fabinho, look at that passing, 34 out of 35 passes. So he was, well, I'll take that back a little bit. We were intentionally trying to get him involved a little bit. I was saying I was surprised he was just as involved as Luka Modric was, but we were intentionally trying to get him involved. Maybe in this next match, I'll just try to play and just see what he does instead of just trying to force him. Dribbles completed was nice. No crosses. I'm surprised there we didn't even attempt to tackle with him. He did have several blocks, but if you compare that to like Luka Modric had 3 tackles, 1, Ramos with 4, so some of my other backline players were getting tackles in, but Fabinho did not, so just didn't even attempt one. And he stayed. As far as fitness goes, I didn't see any need to sub him off. So, he did really well with that. So very happy with how that turned out. We'll try one more match and maybe just try not to force everything on him, and then we'll just see how that goes. Okay, let's get this second game underway. Test Fabinho out a little bit more, see what he can do. This game I'm just going to try to play more my normal style, not try to force anything to him, and just see what we can do. Maybe also see what Marcus Rashford can do. I barely even got the ball to him there. Semedo just bullied him off the ball. I think one thing I would like to see more from Fabinho is maybe tracking back a little bit more defensively, fighting back a little bit more. But overall, it was about what I thought. He was slightly clunky on the ball, but not bad. I think the main thing is just not try to do those tight turns with him, and, he's going to do fine for you. He didn't feel bad by any means. Woo, we give up a goal to Lineker early. I didn't really expect that one to fly in, but Lineker just buries one, so we're going to have to, not going to have quite as easy a match this time. Going to have to fight from behind. Lineker just bent that one right around. Fabinho, nice pass in to Bruno. Bruno, can you get it back? No, his Rio Ferdinand blocked that one off. Bruno coming through for us again, burying one right there. Some nice 1-2 work through the middle. There's a 45-minute plus goal for you. I'm not sure how that ended up happening. Then Sane just collects the rebound there and buries it in. So giving up a 45-minute plus goal is a killer. Bruno burying another one for me, getting it back level. It's been kind of a dry match, just kind of back and forth a little bit. All right, we've got Fabinho up forward a little bit to Lucas Moura. So Fabinho coming in, making the nice pass to Lucas Moura, burying the goal. And we have the lead back now, so looking pretty good. Fabinho, I will say, feels like overall he's just very solid. This game he hasn't done like anything spectacular, but nothing like poor. He's done his job, which is kind of what you want out of your CDM. You can see him back there now. I know in the last game I was kind of complaining about his positioning. And there, I was looking at Fabinho. I wasn't even looking at the ball. Thankfully, we didn't give up a goal. But I was complaining last match a little bit about his positioning. This match, I feel like his positioning is a little bit better. It's crazy how things change match to match. And it could be, what formation your opponent is playing. It can be a lot of factors. But, I'm gotten very used to controlling him on the ball. But here, you can see the AI Fabinho there was running back, getting into position. That's what I want to see, when I'm not controlling Fabinho. I mean, I'm not someone who wants my AI to make tackles for me, but, I want my AI to get my guy into the position that I think he should be in. All right, Fabinho getting forward again. Maybe we'll just... I was going to try a shot, but actually nice movement there by Fabinho. And then Lucas doing that work. Now, Fabinho couldn't move like Lucas just did there, but Fabinho made a really nice turn. I'm hoping we can watch that on the replay at the end of the match. I was dribbling in, and my opponent collapsed on me. He was starting to face some pressure. I made a fairly tight stop there, and apologies to my opponent again for watching a replay. I'm just trying to talk about it a little bit, but really nice. Fabinho, I was a little leery about him in the first half. Not that he did anything poor, but this second half, he's played really, really strong. And another thing I'll say about Fabinho, it seems like he's always presenting himself, for a good passing opportunity. I find myself passing to him a lot more than I did Allen. And, Allen is also medium-high work rates. I'm like 99% sure. But, it just didn't seem like I was passing to Allen like back there as much as I am to Fabinho. Let's see, there again, Fabinho just making himself available, able to get the ball out, transition. That's another thing you want your CDM to do. That's going to be offside, but test the pass out anyway. But that's another thing you kind of want your CDM to do, link that attack from defense to offense. And that is something that I haven't really noticed many of my CDMs doing that for me this year. Seems like they're either too far back or they're getting forward or something, but it feels like for some reason Fabinho is always, and like you see there, look, did you see what the AI did right there? It dropped him back, which that was really nice because we had center backs out of position. So that's another thing you want to see. Like I said, it must have been something in the first game. I wasn't liking his positioning as much. This match, I've really liked his positioning. And in this second half, the Fabinho has been absolutely epic for us. So we're going to get a nice win here. This one was a much harder fought win. We'll give our opponent a goal to help with their division rivals points. So that'll give them a few more division rivals points, for goals. So no big deal there. Just give them that goal. And so we'll get the win. That'll, again, I know I've probably said it 4 times, get us one step closer to Bruno Fernandes, 94 rated. But I'm saying overall, I am really digging this Fabinho. I think he's got a hint of a learning curve. I feel like I'm getting better. He's more unique than other players I've played with. But you'll see right here in this match, Fabinho with a 9.4 rating had a better rating than Luka Modric, probably just because he had the assist. We had 2 goals with Lucas Moura, 2 goals with Bruno Fernandes. As far as disappointments, I've not been very happy with Marcus Rashford. Just for some reason, he doesn't work for me on that wide cam role. I feel like he would be okay as a striker, but then you've got his 3-star weak foot to deal with, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with Rashford. If there's anything else I can link with, I just don't feel like I get a lot out of him. But in this match, again, I was talking last match that Fabinho had as many passes as Modric, and I was surprised. This match, he had more passes, more touches than Modric. So that is absolutely insane to me because generally I do not see that type of spread. Usually Modric is a lot more involved, and I think it's where, like I was talking about, Fabinho is like really presenting himself in when I'm trying to transition from defense to attack. And part of it is, counter-attacking is very OP in FIFA 20. But you also have those times where you need to slow the play up a little bit and kind of build out from the back a little bit. And Fabinho was helping me. It seems like most of my other players are just, as soon as they get the ball, they're just transitioning into counterattack. Fabinho was just kind of presenting himself in those situations to have an outlet for me to kind of transition. So that was really nice. I haven't really seen many players do that this year for me. Dribbles completed, very nice. This time he did. Still, I'm kind of surprised. I'm not tackling hardly at all with Fabinho. You can see all my other players back here had lots of tackle opportunities. And I don't know if it's just where he's bigger and he's not necessarily tackling. He's just kind of pushing up against him a little bit, or where he's taller and he's got longer legs is just intercepting the ball. But I do find that a little bit interesting that he's not really tackling at all. And then fitness-wise, again, he's good for a full 90 minutes, no problem. So just a few final words about the Fabinho. I would say that I highly recommend him. He was just a monster in the midfield, a very imposing presence out there. He helped us link defense to attack. He even got forward and provided some goal contributions. Like, what did he do? So 2 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. So even providing goal contributions when we got the ball forward. I will say, though, I do think he has a bit of a learning curve. I know after my first few touches with him in the game, I was kind of like, I don't know, I kind of regret this a little bit. But I think, you start learning how to move with him. You don't want to do those sharp turns, just kind of more roll your stick a little bit with him. Don't expect him to move like a Lucas or a Neymar, someone like that, and you'll be good with him. But he even had that 1 assist in that second game where he was dribbling in, had an opponent coming right at him, a defender coming right at him. He was able to stop, make a pass, and that really helped cement how I feel about Fabinho. I do think the engine chem style is going to help you out a lot, because I do think that agility and balance is just so important in FIFA 20. So anything you can do to boost that. I think his defending and physical is already high enough. And the other thing, though, is this card has a chance to go to a 95 rating. So he's already really strong right now. And just imagine if he goes to the 95. Although I will say, who knows when it will be upgraded. We have this Diaby here that we're waiting to get upgraded. And who knows, we may be waiting till FIFA 21 for that one to be upgraded. So we'll just have to wait and see on that. But I think he is very epic. The other thing, he gives you some other link options. Like for me with this Lucas Moura, gives me a strong link. If you happen to do that Firmino, that's going to give you that perfect link or hyperlink, whatever you want to call it. If you're trying to get Bruno into your team, it's going to give you a Premier League link. So, there's a lot of good things going for this Fabinho for about 150,000 coins. Our fodder, there was an 83 squad and an 84 squad. You're getting 2 packs back as well. So not a bad deal at all, in my opinion. It's going to be crazy watching that Man City Liverpool game, because I feel like that Foden, I would not recommend that Phil Foden. I mean, I haven't played with him, but I would just say, just looking at his stats, there's so many other cards similar to that. I just don't think it's worth it. But if Liverpool could win, I kind of feel like it's going to be, neither one of them have anything to play for, but I kind of feel like it's going to be a bit of a grudge match. Like Man City may want to show, okay, Liverpool, we're going to have your number next year, or maybe they're going to be like, yeah, you won the title, but we're really a better team. I don't know. I just feel like there's going to be some grudges there, and Liverpool, same thing's going to be like, yeah, we're going to just stomp on down on Man City. So I don't know. I'm going to be rooting hard for Liverpool in that one just so this Fabinho can go to a 95. Anyways, boys, this is going to wrap up the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. Please make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at petedaddy FIFA. But anyways, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.